Hi guys, I'm Sofia. I'm the social media manager at Salomon. I'm the person for the last 5 years who has been replying to your comments and making all those TikTok videos. And today we're talking about the Vision, the first recyclable trail running shoe. Stick around and see how it was made. From the very beginning, the footwear team involved one of the greatest trail runners of all time. Take it away, François.
Thanks for your introduction. Yeah, I work with Salomon since many years now, and I'm always involved in the development of many products and testing many products. But since now 3 years, we have the global idea to create a collection dedicated to ultra runner, to all the ultra runner. One of the main goals was to think about sustainability, durability, and real involvement in the environmental thing. And they made some first prototypes, some first shoes, and then they continue to progress, and we arrive at this product, which is the Vision. I don't know if you taste it or if you saw it.
Yes, I've seen them. In fact, I have them on right now. I got them at the office last week from Romain. Who's Romain? Let's see him find out. So we're here to talk about the Vision shoe, and I'm here with Romain, which I've seen you around the office. We've had brief conversations, but it wasn't until today that I learned what you do as a product line manager. So in terms of sustainability, we have the Index, which was our first sustainable shoe. Would you say that the Index and the Sense Ride 5 came together and had a baby, and that baby is the Vision?
Yeah, totally. No, it's a good image to talk about the baby. And so the idea was to translate all the knowledge to vision, because what we have seen is that Index wasn't really used by consumer to run, but more to walk. So it was not really like a running shoe. It was not really like performance oriented. So the idea was to brief a shoe that combined performance and sustainability, and this project is named Vision.
How do you not compromise performance with the fact that it's a sustainable shoe?
The first, you need to have one criteria to define the performance, because in the end, your perception of the performance maybe is not my perception of performance, and the idea is to define a benchmark, and the benchmark that we have defined is the Sense Ride 5, is the shoe that today in the trail running category we are selling the most, is the shoe that we call the go-to, basically the shoe that match 99% of the need of the trail runner. So it was our benchmark for the Vision, so a shoe that combined cushioning, dynamism, terrain filter and durability, and the whole idea was to push the limit of the sustainability with Vision, but achieving at least the same level of performance of our go-to shoe, which is the Sense Ride.
So now we know how the Vision came to life. And before you come to me at the comments, I know what you're thinking. How do we make a shoe recyclable? Well, I got you. So we found Florian, and I've seen him around the building. Could you let us know a little bit about what your role here is at Salomon?
Okay, yes, Sofia, I'm in charge of everything related to future material and how to implement them into the range, how to make a range product at the right level of performance.
Okay, and could you let me know what the recyclability aspect of the Vision is?
Yeah, for sure. So based on the Index scenario, which was a very good intention and a very nice shoe. In fact, we made first prototypes like this one, where we really mixed the Index bottom unit with an upper that we know is a good, reasonable foothold. And going from that, we went to another scenario where we want to have, like the Index, a fully recyclable upper. That was this one and this one. But unfortunately, on the field, we had ankle twist. So it was really painful, and we had to change our idea and to rebuild totally the upper part of the shoe.
When it comes to the testers, could you tell me more about how you can become a tester for Salomon, or how you find them?
In fact, in this building, there are a bunch of testers. There are a lot. But also, we had a great tester, which is François. And François,
he's not sample size.
He's not sample size. So we have, by luck, we have his foot size here, and we build a special shoe for him that he can test and make some return before we go to production.
You told me the components, but what happens after?
Easy. you receive the shoe back from the user after a certain number of kilometers. Then you split the shoe like this. It's a very easy way. We are working on some automatic way to do it, but for the moment it's done like this.
So, for example, I buy the shoe, I run a bunch of kilometers in it, and then once I'm done, I just send the shoe by itself.
Yes.
I don't have to cut it myself.
Right.
Okay.
Exact. Here we are.
And then...
So this part you can recycle. That creates this.
Oh.
So this is a pair of this, outsole and midsole, plus also the sock liner here. And here, this part, for the moment, we cannot recycle. But it is very durable, especially, you know, a lot of shoes tend to destroy here in the metaflexion when you constantly bend the shoe while running. And here it creates a little point of fragility, and a lot of shoes are breaking in this. But with the matrix, you won't have this kind of problem.
Okay. But now, how do we recycle it? So I've been sent to you by Florian. He told me that you were the guy, but I have no idea why I'm here. So can you let me know?
So I'm Thibaut Poupard, and I'm in charge of animating the innovation and sustainability program for the footwear department here at Salomon. So you get into the Salomon ecosystem, the Salomon world, and this is the shoe you get, and you go run in these beautiful trails. And then when you come back, you decide that your shoes is actually towards the end of the life. Then you might have noticed there is a QR code on the tongue, and this is when you flash the QR code, and this goes into a Salomon landing page where basically we send you a shipping label. It's all covered, so basically we send you the shipping label, and it's on us. Once you ship the shoes back, we get them, we clean them, and then this is when the operation of cutting happens. Here is on the road product that we launched a few years ago. We showcase it in this very obvious red contrasted stitch, and this is where we come and cut.
Can you tell me more about the carbon emissions when it comes to the vision?
So when we measure, basically it's throughout the whole life cycle of the product, from the materials to the creation of the assembly of the product, and then the use and the end of life. And so we measure through the whole life cycle. And what we learned is that there's a lot of things that are coming from materials themselves, but also assembly and the way we assemble the shoes and build them, so it's not visible for you. But then we have an impact that is significant by using those technologies, and we can apply it somewhere else, so that we deploy also these solutions to reduce our overall footprint, which is one of our goals.
Okay. So I work in social media.
Yeah.
I'm the one in front of all the comments we get when we release big products like this. And I know for sure one of the questions we're gonna get is that, okay, it's sustainable, it's great, but me shipping it back, wouldn't that impact the carbon footprint as well, because it takes, you know, the shipping of the trucks, etc., the fuel?
So this is something that we measure and take into account as well. And indeed, it's something that doesn't happen when you just buy the shoe and don't send it back. But actually, it's a zero-sum game, and it's a plus-minus. And we overall save more. We save the material because we reuse it. It's not going into the trash, and the carbon footprint reduction is actually better, even though we're adding a little bit of transportation towards the end. Something important to have in mind is also a progression. We're not looking for perfection here, because you know it's difficult to be perfect in these topics, and we'll need everyone. It's more progression. We've made some progress, and it's the first start with these products, and now into trail running, and we continue to do so, but we'll continue to learn, and we need to learn together and talk about it with our consumers to make sure that they come with us in the journey.
I won't take more of your time, but when this episode goes live, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of questions on social media, so if I'm at your desk,
you're welcome. You're welcome to come.
Thanks for the journey, guys. It was a nice little break from my computer. So now I think I have to put some kilometers on these babies so I can send them back.